Good morning, class. So today we will be using various different forms of technology in order to complete our math lesson of graphing items up to the number 15. This lesson is a compilation of 4 different activities, and for these activities you will be given the opportunity to work both individually and with your partner of the week. So for each lesson, make sure to pay attention as to whether this is going to be completed individually or with your partner of the week. So for activity number 1, you will be going on to Google Hangout, and under contacts, once you log in, you will be entering your partner of the week's contact. You just have to type in their name and it'll pop up for you. So once that is complete and you are ready to go, you are going to be discussing with your partner 3 things that you want to know about graphing or 3 things that you know. And this can be a combination of both. This is trying to just get your brain working, get you going. And so once this is complete and you have discussed, you can then move on to activity number 2. So for activity number 2, you guys are going to be going into the class Google Drive, and you will be looking for graphing activity number 2. So once you get into this, you are going to see that this is going to be completed individually. So being that it is activity that you need to complete by yourself, you're going to click on both of the hyperlinks and you're going to go to YouTube and you're going to watch 2 videos. The first video is providing you with a video on how to create a picture graph, and it gives you an example of how it is completed when given data. So then moving to video 2, it is going to just be giving you another example of how a picture graph is completed. And so once you're done with this, you need to watch the videos completely through. Once they're completely watched, you can then move on to activity number 3. For activity number 3, you will be completing a graph, and you'll be given data that is located beneath the graph in order to do so. So this graph is graphing pretzels, pieces of popcorn, and M&Ms. So what you will be doing is you will be separating into 3 different groups, 1 group for popcorn, 1 group for pretzels, and 1 for M&Ms. You'll be separating by group. And once that's done, you will then be dragging the pretzels, the M&Ms, and the pieces of popcorn to the graph. And 1 item per box in each of the right category. So once that is done, you are going to be moving on to the Google Forms, which is going to be hyperlinked at the bottom of your Google Docs graph of your items and data. So we need to make sure that we are submitting all of these. So once it is submitted, what you are going to do is you're going to move on to the 4th activity. This is a final, it's a wrap up, see what you learned. What you are going to do is, again, you are going to get with your partner of the week, and you are going to go on to VoiceThread, and you're just going to log in. I have a question already created for you, and you're just going to discuss what you did well on in this lesson, what you can improve on, and any questions that you have. Once this is done, this lesson is complete. So please make sure that you have completed all of these activities and submitted your work, and if you have any questions, make sure to ask.